How do you want to do this? You want to do the intro? You want me to do the intro?
You're a lot better at it.
I'm
so awkward.
All right. So let's just go ahead and do the intro then.
Okay.
Sound good?
Do it.
All right. Hey everybody, it's your friend Gardiner and Emily.
Yes.
And we're here with a lot of energy and a lot of fun time. And I'm done with the energy. We're gonna watch. I'm a Cowboy and I've got two wives. My Extraordinary Family on Truly, the YouTube channel that is truly out of this world, incomprehensible to some. So, honey, are you excited?
I'm so excited.
This should be funny, I think. So, and we solved the audio issue that we were having last time. So now we should be able to not have feedback. Thank you for your feedback to the people who left comments on the last video. Anyway, all right, let's jump into this. This should be fun.
Did I ever tell you when I was a little kid, my job aspiration was to be a cowgirl who wins, whatever that means?
That was your career aspiration?
I think I was like 4. It didn't last long.
A cowgirl who wins.
A cowgirl who wins.
Like when you were a child.
Yeah.
And an adult would say, "What do you want to be when you grow up?" You said a cowgirl who wins.
Yeah.
That's pretty awesome. Well, this cowboy won 2 wives.
Exactly. So
let's make sure we're on full HD here. That's as good as it gets.
In our religion, we have one husband and multiple wives.
I'm Colton's
That
first
sounds like a
wife
nice
and
religion.
Sophie's sister wife. Well, obviously he's pretty cute. He's also a cowboy, so.
Sort of. Wait a minute, sort of? What are you talking about, sort of?
Yeah.
The title of the video is I'm a Cowboy and I've got 2 wives.
yeah.
He's sort of a cowboy? Is he wearing cowboy boots just for the video?
Maybe. It's misleading. I like his belt though. You should get one. Get a belt buckle like that.
I should definitely. And get another wife.
No. I'm not sharing.
I both have a separate physical relationship with Colton, but Tammy and I do not have a physical relationship with each other.
See, I feel like you're missing out at that point.
Is your plural marriage recognized legally?
In the state of Utah, it was actually illegal to live the way that we live. Now it's frowned upon.
Oh, really? I didn't know that they legalized plural marriage. I almost said gay marriage. Utah wouldn't do that.
Stop.
They wouldn't. Utah's all Mormon.
Oh my god. So sad.
I'm Colton, and I have 2 wives, Tammy and Sophie.
2 wives making up for his lack of personality. Got him. I'm Colton, and I have 2 wives.
Yeah.
That's my impression of him.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Plural marriage for us is a little more specific than polygamy. Plural marriage is polygamy lived with a very religious, spiritual purpose behind it.
gay.
It's more about our faith.
Can't have that.
You can't have 2 ladies loving one another. That's how you get witches. Right?
This is not our real view on the subject.
No, obviously not. That's not. I'm hypothetical here. I'm shooting from Colton's hip. All right.
See, I thought the plural of marriage was
marriages.
So stupid.
I haven't revealed this before, but I actually grew up Mormon, and I only had one mom. So I did grow up Mormon. I'm not joking about that.
Yes.
You know this, but
I
they
know
don't.
that, yeah.
And you know what though? Also, I love Mormons, and I have nothing against Mormonism. If you're a Mormon, I love you. I'm serious. Mormonism is great. It's just not for me.
When Colton and I got married, we both believed in plural marriage. Eventually got to the point where we felt like if we were supposed to live this way, we'd find another wife, and then we did.
So for the first 2 years of our marriage, we lived separately. We just wanted to kind of ease into plural marriage
Utah,
at a
USA.
comfortable pace.
Not the other
Springfield,
You like having 2 moms?
USA.
Yeah. It's all you've known, really, huh?
Yeah, that's great. Put the child on the
Dude,
spot about this.
Dude,
She's just trying to eat, man.
She wants to eat her freaking banana. Look, is that a banana? I can't tell.
I know. I was thinking it was a breadstick, but you could be right.
Oh, dude, they should go to Olive Garden. Yeah. That's how they feed their family. Endless breadsticks. That's so stupid.
Anyway.
But this is just super cringe, right?
Yeah,
like literally none of these people have any charisma at all. Like this is like the F tier of TLC.
Yeah.
Like these people didn't qualify. They weren't like interesting enough to be on TLC. Like, oh, we're polygamists, but also really boring.
Yeah.
Like so they end up on Truly.
We just get an 8-minute long video, not like a half-hour special.
Yeah,
that my
right.
mom would watch
Right.
while doing the laundry.
Background noise.
Yep.
Imagine Colton background noise.
Oh
It would
my
sound
God.
like wind blowing.
Yes.
Well, obviously, he's pretty cute. And a lot of grandmas.
You do have a lot of grandmas.
A lot of
How
grandmas.
do you feel
Didn't even
when we first
consider
got
that.
married? Like, how did that feel coming in?
I didn't know what to expect, and you were very, very quiet.
It took a while.
Yeah.
She's still quiet.
Yeah.
I feel like the
is it
hardest part
crepes?
about it was
Crepes,
kind of
yeah.
realizing that Tammy and I still didn't know each other very well. We didn't understand each other's personalities at that point.
Are they all living in one house?
I think so.
That's what it looks like.
Yeah.
Did you ever watch
Sister Wives.
Sister Wives?
Yeah.
That's what it was.
I
They
didn't watch it.
They had 3 different houses.
Yeah.
And each wife lived in a different house.
I feel like that's the smart way to do it. If you're gonna do it. I don't want to
I feel like that's like way more wasteful though. What happens when 2 boilers go out in one house and then you have to get the repair guy, hey, can you also go over and do it with my neighbor?
Yeah.
Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. But it looks like they just live in one house.
Yeah. What's the bedroom situation? Is it like one is Tammy's room, the other is
I think so.
the other one's? Yeah.
Because they said that they don't have a physical relationship with each
Right.
other.
One thing that is different about plural
There were
marriage
3 in the
is
bed and the little one said roll over. That's like a joke my mother would make.
Yeah. This guy has like 0 charisma.
Yeah.
There was 3 in the bed and 1
This is so funny.
Dude, I mean, they have like little kids too. Like they have like 2 California kings like bundled up against each
Oh
other.
yeah.
Like that's weird.
everybody comes with their own personality.
Not you,
and
buddy.
Tammy and Sophie are very different from each other. There were hard times between both Tammy and I and Sophie and I and Tammy and Sophie together. And sometimes it kind of felt like I was sort of standing in the middle of a tornado and just trying to reach my hands out and just get things to stop spinning for just a moment.
There's definitely jealousies in any relationships. Things like when Colton goes on a date with Sophie, I would like to go on a date
Did she
too.
just like
if
call her
I'm
by the
feeling
wrong
jealous
name? What a power
about
move.
something.
Is
then-
her name not Sophie?
No, I think she called her Sadie and then called her Sophie.
Wait, we gotta.
I
we gotta
think so.
investigate this.
I hope she did that on purpose. That's what I would do.
You are vicious.
Colton goes on a date with Sophie, I would
Yeah.
like to go on a date too. If I'm feeling jealous
What a queen.
about something, then there's a need that's not getting met. I need to communicate that need, and Colton and Sophie will do their best to alleviate that. Date night.
There's like a weird dynamic going on that I'm
Yeah.
picking up on. Like,
Yeah. And we're not judging on polyamory, but this is different.
I haven't seen any evidence of this, but the vibe I'm picking up on is that the girls don't like each other.
Yeah.
The
that's-
women do not. The wives don't like each other. No. Less sister, more rival.
Yeah.
Sister wives. That's what I meant.
That's gonna be our show. We pitch rival wives.
Rival wives. That is brilliant. Yeah, rival wives. We're
You heard
going.
it here first.
We're going to TLC. We're gonna pitch. I gotta put on the Colton thing.
Yeah.
Are we doing like a? Is this a reality show or are we the producers?
I think
Are we the subjects? the
We're
producers?
producing. You're not. You're
okay.
not finding
Damn,
what
I'm
else.
still
Well, I'm
looking for the
here.
angle here.
No.
We'll produce, but we'll have to go find. We'll have to go find some pathetic sack who has 2 wives.
His name will be like Calvin or something.
Calvin,
Calvin.
and he has to talk like this and just be very cowboyish, except not at all. Smoke a cigarette, bro.
Nothing screams cowboy like riding bareback on your favorite steed with a cigarette between your lips and your sister wives in tow. Hi, my name is Colton, and I smoke Marlboro.
Smoking is bad.
Yes, it is. Don't listen to me.
Date night officially happens maybe once or twice a month. So we'll have Colton and I go on a date. Sophie and Colton try to go on dates. And then we'll try and go on dates with all three of us.
Colton, is your plural marriage recognized?
So Colton goes on every date,
Yeah.
but the girls only go on every other date, unless they go on a threesome. Not, you know what I mean? Like,
Yes.
he gets the best of it.
Yeah.
Obviously, that's terrible. This is literally the patriarchy. Right
Yeah.
here.
Oh yeah.
Colton is the patriarchy.
Yeah.
Yes, I am the patriarchy.
Nothing screams patriarchy like riding bareback.
So we're gonna find out if his marriage is legally recognized
Yes.
or not. Are you ready for this?
My vote is no.
Well, at the beginning they teased that
yeah,
it
that's
was,
right. Yeah.
but he said it was frowned upon now,
Frowned
not
upon.
illegal.
Right.
So maybe Mormonism is reinstating polygamy. And
Maybe. Is that where they have to do like the halo hairstyle because it's closer to God? Is that Mormonism?
no,
No. What am I thinking of?
I don't know. Handmaid's Tale.
I've never watched that. No, there's something I watched where like they have the hair and they wear like the prairie dresses and stuff.
I don't know.
Okay, never mind.
I feel like that's Handmaid's Tale. I haven't seen it
It's
either.
not.
Okay.
How would you know?
Because I've seen like
They wear
cultural
bonnets.
osmosis.
Cut this.
No, we're leaving that in. Colton, is your marriage legally recognized?
Legally.
My plural marriage is not recognized legally. Tammy is my legal wife. Sophie is
Your
more
girlfriend.
of a spiritual marriage.
Spiritual marriage.
In the state of Utah, until very recently, it was actually illegal to live the way that we live.
Punch in.
Now it's not quite illegal. It's still sort of frowned upon. So we you know, sort of live outside of the law in that way.
Ooh, that's how he's a cowboy. He's living outside the law by marrying two women.
Nothing says cowboy like breaking the Utah state prohibition against plural marriage.
He has he's a cowboy because he has a wife
Yeah.
and a spiritual wife.
spiritual-
That's the sign of a cowboy.
Yeah. Well, at least his spiritual wife isn't a horse.
JRH NBR.
Tammy and I both have separate bedrooms, and
Yeah,
that's
there you go.
because we both have a separate physical relationship with Colton, but Tammy and I do not have a physical relationship with each other.
Right.
It's more of a sister relationship. Colton doesn't have his own room.
That is so cringe.
Yeah.
Like when they say sister wives, like, see, I grew up in the Mormon church. You know, these guys they're not part of like the mainstream Mormon church. I'm assuming anyway. If I were to have known you before we started dating at church, I would have had to call you Sister Simonton. And you would have had to call me Brother Brian.
Brother Brian, that's
Yeah,
cute.
Brother Brian. And so, I mean, that was what it was. Like, all the men you had to call brother, and all the women you had to call sister. Unless you were, like, actually, like, familial in some way, like your aunt, or, I mean, like a family friend, you could call them by their first name, but you were supposed to call people by, like, brother last name or sister last name. And it was just, it was weird.
Yeah.
I always go weird, but like it's even weirder when it's like the man in a plural marriage, the husband, has sister wives. Like, what is that about? It's so gross. It creeps me out.
He'll sleep with me one night and then with Tammy the next night.
I would hate that too.
Yeah.
That would suck.
That
Like
would-
switching
yeah.
beds every night. That would be terrible.
Yeah. And I mean, just like as the wife, like, I personally don't like sharing. So it would break my heart to like sleep with you one night and then the next night be by myself and know that you're like next door with sister,
next
whoever.
remote.
Yeah. Yeah. That wouldn't be fun. I don't think I'd sleep.
There's just such a weird, like, gross vibe about all of this.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gross.
People that want to live plural marriage generally want big families. So we've always wanted children in our home, and it's
way
been
he
a blessing
talks.
to me to have the 3 children that
Like,
I do.
not cowboy-like at all.
Do you guys want
What the heck? Did you hear that? Listen to this.
Children
listen
in
to
our
his
home,
audio level.
and it's been a blessing to me to have the 3 children that I do.
We are now co-parents. and
Way down here. Turn the volume up.
want your children to pursue the same plural marriage?
Ooh. And then it starts playing weird music.
Yeah.
What
support
the
our
heck's the
children
music?
in
Yeah.
whatever their life path looks
How about
like.
you let your
So whatever they
Sorry.
choose to
How about
do,
you let
as
your
long as it
children
doesn't
decide?
hurt anyone
Yeah.
else.
Well, that's what
I get,
they're
okay.
kind of saying that.
Good.
We support our children in whatever life path
Yeah.
but
Good.
what if they grow up
Right.
gay? Like,
Yeah.
meh.
Not
in
that
the
that's a choice
process.
or anything, but just.
Well, she said the life path.
Oh yes, good.
Right.
Good point.
Grow up. I didn't say choose to be gay.
Good. You shouldn't. You shouldn't.
We want them to pursue what makes them happy.
Hi, honey.
Oh, Sister April.
How are you guys faring?
It is one of the hard parts of living plural marriages, having your husband gone every other night, you know? So you don't have like the help with
Like,
getting
yeah,
up
I was
with
here
the children.
first.
Look at how disgusted her mom looks. I know. Her mom is like, well, I don't know what you're doing. I didn't teach you to be a polygamist.
Yeah.
I know that if I really needed either of you, I could come and get you and you would come help.
Speaking of challenges, Sophie had 2 babies really, really quick. Sadie is 6. How is babies with you right now?
Yeah, finally figuring things out, but so now we're having to do IVF.
I mean, that can be
Wait,
one of the
what?
bigger challenges.
They have 6 kids and she has to do IVF?
No, I think they have 3. The oldest one is 6.
Oh.
Her name is Sophie, but she accidentally called her Sadie. I think Sadie's the daughter.
I'm
The one that was
confused.
standing on the counter with bare feet.
Oh.
I think she's the oldest.
Okay.
And then the new wife, Sophie, had 2 kids.
See, you have to be a real extrovert to be a polygamist. Like, I don't know, dude.
I know.
You have to keep track of, like, Sophie versus Sadie. I can't do that. You kidding me? No way. Just the social dynamics of it.
Yeah, no. I've got way
thanks.
too low of a social battery.
Me too.
In plural marriages, one wife all of a sudden pops babies out, another wife is struggling to have babies.
Oh, I see.
You're sleeping with the same man. You would think it's got to be something, so that can be a big challenge.
Well, we know that it's me, so it still sucks, but it's good to know and have a plan.
I love that dark back
Yeah.
music. Like, oh.
Right.
And so we'll see. We try and visit on the farm as much as
So she's having trouble having kids. So he just goes and gets another wife. That's a Abraham and Sarai situation.
I didn't grow up religious.
No. So Abraham was a prophet, right? And Abraham was married to Sarai, and Sarai couldn't have kids, but God told Abraham that he would be the father of many nations. So God went and slept with Sarai's handmaiden.
God slept with them?
No, I'm sorry. Abraham went and slept with Sarai's handmaiden Hagar, and Hagar had a son named
Sammy?
No.
Sammy Hagar?
No. Oh, Ishmael.
Ishmael.
I think it was Ishmael.
Call me Ish.
Abraham then, after he had a son from Hagar, was able to get Sarai pregnant. And she changed her name to Sarah, and she had a son named Isaac. I'm pretty sure that's how it went. And that's what this sounds like.
So she changed her name and then she got pregnant?
Something like
Sarai
that.
changed
Yeah.
herself.
It was like submitting to God, and because of that she changed her name. I might have like the order of operations there a little mixed up, but yeah. Something like that. But this is an Abraham and Sarai situation, it sounds like.
More names
possible
to keep
with
track of.
Colton.
Yeah.
Farm time is family time.
Oh, look at the cowboy.
I'm a cowboy.
Oh, we're gonna have a picnic with the cowboy.
Aww. Aww.
I think my favorite thing about our life is our kids. That's also probably been the hardest thing to adapt to.
That's funny.
But they're totally worth it. I do
these
feel
people
like
have no
having
personality.
No.
Ephraim and Isabella is what really
Ephraim
made
and
it all
Isabella.
feel like.
I have a brother named Ephraim. Fun fact.
Complete, like we're actually a plural family.
The things that I enjoy, I think, most about plural marriage, aside from all of the religious aspects of it, and it's
I'm
really
sure
great
that's what he
opportunity
loves.
for a lot of personal growth, because I have had to learn to live with 2 different personalities
And one wife that's highly emotional.
and one that's not.
Was that a slight? I couldn't tell.
I hope
Is she the highly emotional one? Because they all kind of seem pretty monotone.
And one wife that's highly emotional.
I think I have a really good relationship with Sophie. It's taken a lot of work to get here, but I think that we've worked really hard to try and understand each other and to really
What is
become
upbeat
sisters.
music? Let's look at the comments on this video, shall we? It sounds like a crappy deal for the poor woman that's struggling to conceive. Yeah. Sharing your partner with someone you dislike and having to help raise their children definitely didn't sell the lifestyle to me.
Oh, no.
No, I think Casey nailed it right there. Like,
yeah.
That's brilliant. Great observation.
Mm-hmm. Listen to them. They're describing their difficulties primarily revolving around each woman having to deal with the emotional aspect of having to share one man. It's rather obvious to me that each woman would prefer to be his only partner. Who has a stronger grip on these women, the man or the cult?
Oh,
yeah.
That's
nice job, Trent.
That perfectly articulates how I was feeling while watching the whole video.
Yeah.
It's a sweet deal for him. Not quite sure why the women think it's a good idea for them.
Well,
it brings them closer to God, and they can have more children quicker. Yeah. Well, this is a terrible video, and I regret wasting the 8 minutes that we did watching it.
I picked it up.
No, I think it's quality content. I think we've really shown a light on the depraved world of Colton and his wives.
And I love how they started out by, I'm a cowboy. And barely even showed him doing any he was on a horse for 2 seconds.
Didn't he say something like, by name only?
Yeah.
Something like, he doesn't even speak with an accent. He doesn't have a cowboy accent. This man is not a cowboy. I take exception.
He had a cowboy hat, but
he had the hat and the boots, and the producers probably brought him with him. Put these on.
The belt buckle.
Dude.
This is uncomfortable.
All right. With that, I think that's going to be it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Emily, thank you for being here as always. I love you.
I love you too.
And we'll see you guys next Monday.
Yeah.
Pretty awesome.
See you then.